good time to bring in the Manchester United fan, I think, in our fans panel. A first visit to Botswana for us. Well, not on Sports World. I've been to Botswana many times on Sports World, but in the fans panel ahead of the commentary games. Let's say hello to our Manchester United fan today, Geoffrey Mothooagae. Jeff, hello. So you're representing not only Manchester United, but also Botswana. Tell me about your story of how you started supporting Manchester United then.
Well, my journey with United, I think, started in the 90s. I would say the game changer was the 1996 FA Cup final when King Eric scored that scotch against Liverpool. You remember?
Yeah, what a legend Eric Cantona was. Yes, that was an amazing, that volley.
Absolutely amazing guy. Yes. So that's where it all started. And I think it unleashed a lot of passion and energy, in me. Ever since then, I've been a United fan. And I can tell you, I'm the founding president of a Manchester United supporters club here in Botswana.
How many members then? Do you meet up for all the games? Tell us more about the supporters group.
Actually, what happens is that we meet up for our games and we banter with a lot of these supporters clubs. And I can tell you that being the first club to actually be affiliated to an EPL team in the UK, other guys started following us. We are the leaders here. We are Manchester United. So a lot of the guys now, they are affiliated to, we now have Arsenal Supporters Club, Liverpool Supporters Club, and they've got their own clubhouses and everything where they meet, banter, enjoy the games. That's the sort of thing we do here in Botswana.
John, I was just wondering, since the others were following them, are you saying there are no Chelsea fans in Botswana? There must be more than Manchester United fans.
I think there's about 2 or 3, I think so.
Surely must
so
be
Manchester United, despite all the problems over the last few years, they're still leading in Botswana in terms of the fans. That is interesting. So you say you banter a lot when you meet up with all the other fans. Did you hear?
Absolutely.
Did you hear what Russell said? He thinks this is going to be easy today. He thinks Fulham are going to get an easy victory. No, I'm exaggerating a little bit. But Jeff, what do you think then?
Russell is on the wrong. I think Fulham has to pay for kicking us out of the FA Cup. I think it was Fulham, isn't it? That penalty shootout, I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
I enjoyed that.
Was it March? Yeah, that penalty shootout. This is the time for them to pay for their sins, yes.
But let's talk about the team selection, because I think that is what Russell is basing his prediction on. That when he sees the two teams, and I'm shocked, Jeff, that not only that Ruben Amorim hasn't made a change to the goalkeeper, but Benjamin Šeško's still on the bench. What do you make of those two decisions, Jeff, from the manager Ruben Amorim?
I'm not too sure what's happening to Onana, but whatever it is, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but I trust the guys to do a good job. Šeško, I think they'll still try to ease him in, which is fine. But having had the whole week to train with him, really, I'm starting to think he should be starting this game. This is a game to start.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's have a look at the guys and see what Mbuemo, Kuna, all these guys can do.
I'm surprised by that team news. We will hopefully hear from Ruben Amorim as well shortly. But let's hear from Marco Silva now, because as Russell said, he could talk for hours about what's going on behind the scenes at Fulham and the fact that they've only made one signing during this European summer. So how does the Fulham manager, Marco Silva, feel about that?
It's not just how I feel. I think how we should feel as a club. It's not about one person or just about the manager. For me, and doesn't work in that way. It's about us as a football club. But the reality that 2 seasons ago, or even last season, at this stage of the season, we have signed probably 2 or 3 players already. This season is completely different. I think we had a plan, and the plan until now didn't go through. That is as simple as that, and we have to look for ourselves. And it's our fault. It's not the fault of the market or something like that. The market is difficult for all the clubs. It's getting more competitive. It's getting more demanding, like on the pitch is getting more competitive and demanding as well, and you have to be ready for it. And until now, we have been too passive, not active at all. It's being difficult, like for all the other clubs, and we have to just to look for ourselves, and it's our fault completely. And myself, because you asked me, but we as a club, you cannot be pleased at all because Premier League demands much more from you.
Just over 5 minutes to go until our commentary match, Fulham against Manchester United, live on Sports World on the BBC World Service. We have our fans panel, Geoffrey Mothooagae representing Manchester United in Botswana, and Russell Goldman, who is in Boston from the podcast Cottage Talk. Russell, you said you could talk for hours about this. Sadly, we haven't got time. But in a minute or so, how frustrated are you about the lack of signings? How surprised are you?
I'm surprised a little bit, but Fulham's business for the past 3 seasons has been done, the majority of it, at the end of the window. So that kind of goes to type. The way that they do business, they let the market set and they look for the deals at the end of the market. So that kind of makes sense. What else is going on is, I think, between the manager, the owners, and the CEO. There's a lot behind the scenes that, like I said, if you gave me 2 hours, I'd be happy to go into it.
Are you worried that Marco Silva might walk out? Are you worried that he's reaching the end of his tether here?
Of course I am, but I'm also worried that he might be gone for different reasons. So because he actually, like I said, he's not signed a new deal, and I think that has caused one of the reasons why Fulham have not signed players. If you are a top player, do you want to go to Fulham when you do not know that the manager is going to be there? So I think that's a factor in this. There's a lot going on. Marco Silva, I know, has met with Tottenham Hotspur and was a finalist there. That could be a factor in all this. There's a lot to unpack. We just don't have the time to do it.
Jeff, what about the summer transfer window for Manchester United? Who are you most excited about this season, particularly after last weekend when we saw the likes of Mbeumo and Cunha looking really good in the Manchester United shirt? Which of the new signings are you excited about?
I think these guys are all exciting. The energy they bring into the team, I think the passion they bring into the team, I think I like everything about them, especially the fact that being in the precarious position that Manchester United is out of Europe and everything, but they preferred United over anybody else. I think that is very, very important. The way like Bruno did. Bruno, I think he was very clear that he wanted to play for United. And I think we need those types of players that can actually, kiss the badge with passion, knowing that this is Manchester United and nothing else. I'm so excited about them. Those guys, the speed, the pace that we have up front is just exciting.
Yeah, the pull of Manchester United is still there, as proved by those players selecting Manchester United, as proved by the fact that in Botswana, it's still Manchester United who are number one. Let's hear from Ruben Amorim now, the Manchester United boss. He says the mood in the team is different now to when they ended last season.
When we are playing, I think you can see that we are more confident. I feel the team is more free playing the game. And that is something that I watched during all the games since we start this season. So that is a good thing. So, but every week is a test, and we need to be there. But in the end, the result we cannot control. But we need to do everything to win the games. But we need to be. The first thing is to be consistent in the small things, the important things.
So a couple of minutes to go, guys, before we let you go off and watch the game. So, actually, Jeff, where are you watching it? Where are you watching the match? Are you gathering with the supporters group?
Well, I'm watching the game at a place called the Altitude Deck. The Altitude Deck is our new clubhouse for season 2025-26. It's actually the best clubhouse in the country. Like I keep stressing this. United is leading the way. Everyone else is following. So a lot of guys in town are envious of our new clubhouse. It's a very beautiful place. So I'll be watching the game here. A lot of guys are actually now knocking on the door to say the game is about to start.
Okay. We'll let you go in a sec. We'll let you go. Russell, forget Craven Cottage. We're not going there anymore, Russell. We're going to head to Botswana to that clubhouse. It's been sold. Me and you will head there, Russell. Let's end with Let's end with a quick 30-second prediction from both of you. We kind of got yours earlier, Russell, but I want to get a prediction from you. you. Russell, you start. Give us a prediction for this game, and then Jeff, you kick off the back of Russell. Go for it, Russell. What's your prediction today?
Okay, real quick. 3-1 to Fulham. Cunha scores for Manchester United. Josh King scores a brace, and Rodrigo Muniz scores.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Jeff.
That's a good one. I was actually going to go like that, 3-1 to United. There's going to be a goal, obviously, because we are in need of a goalkeeper. But we are going to score because the firepower up front, you can't match it.
People are knocking on your door, Jeff, so we're going to let you go. It was a real pleasure speaking to both of you. Really nice to meet you. We'll get you back on the fans panel soon, I'm sure. Thanks so much to Russell Goldman from Cottage Talk. Check out his podcast. And Geoffrey Mothooagae as well, joining us from Botswana. Fantastic to talk to them on Sports World. So, time for our commentary game now on the BBC World Service. Fulham against Manchester United. Your commentary team, the former Premier League striker Clinton Morrison and the BBC's football correspondent John Murray.
The last time Fulham won at home against Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager. And in actual fact, it was the same month that Matt Dowman was born, December 2009.
I heard you talking about that. You're making me feel old.
I know, well, he made us all feel old.
Wow.
Yes, if you're listening, Max, you should be ashamed of yourself.
But you're some player, by the way.
Well, very much so. Yeah, we enjoyed that yesterday. That Fulham Manchester United ready to start.